Hello everybody. Today we're going to see how I draw Mauler Rhino. Okay, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch just to make sure I get everything in. I know this is kind of light and you can't see it, but don't worry. You'll see it once I switch over to Sharpie. I just wanted to draw a few things. This seems a little short, but that's okay. I think that'll work. To make sure I get everything in here. And once I am happy with my sketch, which that's way too low, I will switch over to the Sharpie, and you'll be able to see much better. All right. Oops. Getting a little too artistic on this one. It's okay to have artistic license and draw stuff the way you want, but sometimes if you get too crazy, it's like, okay, that looks nothing like what it's supposed to be. Redraw, dum-dum. You know what? Let me get my eraser real quick and fix this, because I did this way too high. Uh-oh. I just shifted the whole thing, didn't I? That'll fit. Okay. Okay, so back to sketching again. So, let's see. I'm going to do it like this. And the cool thing about this design is it's kind of built on a, like a, what do you call it? A shock. You know, the car shocks keep you from bouncing around. That's kind of what the whole design is. That is right there. It's kind of cool. So I kind of like that. Okay, and I think I'm about done. On this one, I'm going to be using a ruler just to get that straight edge right there. Normally I sketch it, but because it's just a pole, there's nothing wrapped around it or anything like that, like the other ones. I kind of want to make it look right. Okay. Okay. I think that's good enough for me. I'm gonna start drawing with a Sharpie now. And to get us started, I'm gonna do what I was talking about. I'm gonna use this Sharpie. Use this straight edge, just to do what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna kind of make it up because it gets kind of bumpy down here. So I'm just gonna kind of do that. And come over here and do another one like that. Alright, that'll work. And then I'm just going to kind of do one of these because there's other like little rings and rivets and things like that that are added on. So I just kind of want to do something like this. Yeah, that's good enough, you know, just to give it that look. And again, it's kind of based on like a shock of a car. And so that part's got a round end like this that's attached to your car. And there is a nut that goes around it. And so we'll just do something like that. And that'll take care of the bottom end. So now we're going to do this top part. And this is what I was talking about, how it has kind of loops going around, and that's what the shock is for your actual vehicle. So I'm going to extend this out just a little bit, flare it out, I guess is the best way to say it, and that part is connected to the first ring that goes around it. It's called, oh my god, I'm a 3D artist and I can't think of what it's called right now, but that has a specific name when you design it like that. And so because it kind of wraps up, it kind of loops around. I'm kind of drawing the loop. See how it would technically go back behind it too and go all the way around. So it's not so much a bar. It is like almost like a tier, you know, kind of. Maybe that's not the best way to describe it. I'm going to stop describing and I'm going to draw, because that's what you're here for, right? Let's just do the rest of it. So I'm going to kind of do another one of these. Kind of see how it kind of do like the S. That's the best way to describe it. And do that. Then I can connect it like that. And you don't have to do that if you don't want to. That's just me being the artist. I know how things go, so I wanted to add that extra little part. And then I'm just going to connect to this top part up here, and which is, I guess, kind of like the muffler. I want to say that word for some reason, so I'm just going to say it now. That connects to the muffler. And we're going to connect it like that. Draw another line there. And then these got a few more little blocks that it connects to here. Something like that, because everything connects to something else. And then we can draw the bottom half. And so I'm going to do something like this, because I have you can kind of see the bottom end of this little part like that. And then I'm going to connect it over here to this. And so this kind of goes like that. See, that's the bottom half of it, and that's where it all connects. So let's go ahead and finish up the actual rhino part. And I'm going to come down, and I'm going to arc it up like that. Arc it halfway down. That's the nose of the rhino. And then bring it to that point right there. Connect those. And it has a handle that's going over this line, so let's draw that first. And that's where it's going to connect with a little circular rivet. So now I can draw this line back behind it, like that. And it's going to come down to about right there. And then this, because it's a handle, it's going around the other side, so let's draw that part too. So I'm going to kind of come down, do this. There you go. There's your handle. So now let's draw the exhaust of the, I wanted to say muffler again. The exhaust of the next part, the engine. And it kind of comes in a little bit like that, comes down, and does another one like that. And so then it extends out just a little bit right there, and then it's got the cylinders. I can't think of it, but sometimes my words don't work right. So I'm gonna I know where my sketch is, so I'm just gonna kind of draw the little bumps that are in it, because it's got like these circular bumps on it as well. So it's gonna go like that, and then connect. Do the same thing over here. Gonna go click that, like that, and then stop there. And so now I'm gonna connect this, and it's underneath as well, because it's both sides. So I'm going to kind of do the same thing. And that's the other side, basically. Okay? So now I'm going to come back with my Sharpie. And I'm going to add those little lines, just to give it a little bit of extra detail, a little bit of a punch. Something like that. That's going to follow that edge. And so now I'm going to connect these. And I like doing stuff like this because it makes it stand out. See, it makes it look a little different than just... if I were to use the big fat Sharpie. See how it's a little different, a little unique, a little stylized. That's the other one. And so I'm just going to do that. So let's go ahead and do it over here too. And finish it up like that. So I'm going to take care of the rest with color. So right now, I say we call that one a day. And that is the Mauler Rhino. So here is my colored version. You could do it however you like. I just thought I'd show you how I decided to color it. If you'd like to color it like this, you can always pause the video here and use the coloring techniques that I used, or you can just make it your own. Remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures of how I draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button to be updated about each new video.